everyone. Hello, my name is Joy Irvin, and you are now on my channel, Life with a Christian Girl. This is going to be part one of a series that we're going to be doing about why am I alive? And we're going to have two legs to that question, that hold up that question. The first one is to have a relationship with God. That's why you're alive, to have a relationship with God. The one we're going to be covering today is this leg, and this leg covers to be the image of God, okay? It's a little bit more concrete and a little bit more easier to kind of discern. So we're going to start on that leg first. So let's go on and hop into it. Okay, for those of you who've been rocking with me, thank you so much for coming. If you like the video, please like and share. We'll go on from there. But right now, I got to give you this word, so we're going to get this done and over with. Because I'm trying to do 5 minutes. We're going to see. Okay, here we go. Here is our primary anchor scripture. Okay, it is Genesis chapter 1, verse 26. Okay. Then God said, let us make man in our own image to be like us. They will reign over the fish in the sea, the birds of the air, and the livestock, and all the wild animals on the earth, and the small amount of animals that scurry on the ground. That's a really big verse, guys. A lot of people have written books based off that one verse. It's amazing. But the thing I want to pull out, I'm going to have 2 words. Well, that's 4. 2 primary words that I want to pull out is image and likeness. Okay, the first one is image. Tseh, I'm probably not saying that correctly, but it is what it is. Okay, is an unused root meaning to shade. Keep that in your head, shade. All right, a phantom that is figuratively an illusion of resemblance, hence a representative figure. Okay, especially like an idol. Okay, all right, the next word is likeness. That is demuth. Now, I'm probably not saying that one correctly either. All right, likeness, demuth, is a resemblance. Concretely, like in a concrete way, you resemble. It's like a model. It's like the shape. It's like, if you want to use it as an adverb, it means like fashion, likeness, a manner, similar. Okay. All right, here we go. So there you go. We got our scripture, and then we have our 2 words that we're going to kind of base things off of. All right. Almost 3 minutes, 2.5 minutes. No. Okay. First things first. Why is it so important that we are, like, once again, we're trying to figure out, why am I alive? The reason why, knowing that you are the image and likeness of God, is for 2 things. One, it gives you an idea about God. And the other is that it gives you value. Yes. Knowing that you are the image of God gives you value. And it also tells you something about God. Let's go on back to our word image, tseh, which I'm still not saying correctly. A first word, it says shade. Now, here's the deal. You may not, especially like you're walking down in a big city, all these skyscrapers, and you're covered in the shadow. There's a tall building. You can't even see the top of the building. It's so tall. But then you know there's shade on the ground and that you're covered by that shade. Therefore, you know that building exists. Cool, right? Right. You are that shade. Therefore, you tell about God. You tell people about God. Awesomeness. Before I ramble on, let me go and read my actual notes. Here we go. Human beings are statues of God. We carry his image. We represent him on the earth. Example, statues in town square. So I'm from the South, and in the South, they like to have dead white men in the middle of the center of town to represent them, like probably like war heroes, something like that. Okay. Well, it tells you several things. It gives meaning to the statue, gives meaning to the person, okay? And then it gives value to the statue. 2 things. One, first off, whoever this person is, they are important enough that they made an image of this person in the town square, okay? Who they must have done something important, because otherwise, why would they go to the trouble of making it? So therefore, that statue being there basically says, hey, this person is someone you should look at and know about, and they are very important. All right. The other thing about it, it gives the statue itself value. You cannot go to that value and vandalize that statue. You will get arrested if you vandalize that statue. Okay. You cannot just go up there and spray paint it. You will get arrested. All right. So 2 things. The person gets value and they get represented. And then the object itself has value because they represent the first. Okay. 2 things. All right. Like, and also here's another thing. I just want to kind of bring up image. The form, the shadow. Once again, I just want to point that out. You are the image. Therefore, God did not choose angels. He did not choose demons. He did not choose animals. He did not choose them to be his image. He chose us to be his image. Therefore, that says a lot about who God is and how highly he thinks of you. Okay, but it also says this, that when people see you, they're supposed to see God. They're supposed to see a living, walking image of God. And they're like, wow, God must exist because you're here. You're here, therefore, God exists. Go figure, right? Wow. Mind blowing if you think about it. And it puts a lot of pressure on you. But here's the deal. Ultimately, what I want to get you to understand at the end of the day, after all this, is the fact that you have value. Let's go to another scripture. This is not an anchor, but this is a really good scripture. Genesis chapter 9, verse 6. If anyone takes a human life, that person's life will also be taken by human hands. Okay? God don't play. Basically, you kill somebody, we gonna kill you. That's when you kill someone, you gonna die yourself. Because why? Let's keep going for the rest of the verse. For God made human beings in his own image. God don't play. Think about this. Think about how this affects our society. Euthanization, abortion, the death penalty. Think about it. Why are those such controversial issues? Because human life has value. In whatever form it comes, it has value. And therefore, you shouldn't be taking it lightly. That came from that verse. It originates from that verse. Human beings have value because we are the living, walking image of Jesus Christ. Well, God. There you go. Because we haven't gotten to the Jesus Christ part. But there you go. In a nutshell. Yeah, cool, right? And also, as another illusion, look what I did. See this picture? Huh? See? Okay. This is a picture of me when I graduated with my bachelor's degree. I know you're probably thinking this is high school. I was cuter in high school. All right, and I had straight hair. Oh, so there we go. Now this image right here, this is me. Okay, all right. So is it actually me? Like I'm me, and there's a picture of me. Is that me? Yes, it is me. Look, it looks just like me. Hey, there she is. Ha! Isn't she cute? Okay. But here's the deal: is that me? Like, can it move, walk, whatever, do all the things that I can do? No, because I'm me. I'm still me. But this is a representation of me. Also, think of it this way as well. If someone were to mess up this picture, let's say they went through with marker or messed up my hair, I would be upset because this is my image. This is my picture from when I graduated with my bachelor's degree. So I would be really upset if someone messed this picture up. Okay? Right. So God is the same way with us. He's very upset when we kill each other. He's very upset when we mess up his image. Just like I would. Or here's another example. Gucci, Prada, whatever name brand you want to put on, they're putting their name, their image on there, okay? God thought so highly of us. He put his name on us. He put his image in us so that we represent him. That was his original plan for you and for me. Therefore, you have value. You are wanted. You are loved. Just from that, just because of that, just because you are the very image of God, he could have chose anything and anybody to represent him. He chose you to be his image and likeness. Wow, look at that. Isn't that amazing? Yeah, but there you go. That's the first part. There you go. Why am I alive? You are the image and likeness of God, and you have that value, and you give representation of who God is. You are the shade on the ground. You are the picture in the frame. You are the statue in the middle of town. You represent God, and you are important. There you go. All right, guys, there's the video. I made it under 10 minutes. I'm so freaking happy about that. I hope you liked the video. If you like, once again, like and share. Thank you. My name is Joy Irvin. You are on my channel, Life with a Christian Girl. Come back for part 2. Bye.